Hello everyone, it's Fumo. Um, Today, excuse me. Great way to start a recording. It's kind of a lazy Sunday here. Um, so we're gonna do our usual PvP matches. That's kind of expected. That's why you're here to watch. Um, did a few changes today. Well, yesterday into today. We're gonna try out Etre as a knight. I've been kind of poking around with trying to figure out how best to use her. One of the things that was recommended was trying to use her as more of a bulky kind of debuffer as opposed to a damage dealer. So what we're trying to poke around with is trying to go that route. I tried to level what I could. Been kind of a little tapped out on money, a little bit on the JP side as well. But what we're trying is actually double HP up to try to just get as much bulk as possible. And I'll actually take a look at the comparison between putting Strike Mastery back and the HP up just to see. We'll do that here in a moment. But we're really hoping for like arm breaks and maybe power breaks to try to help with that, the debuff chance and everything. So looks like the barracks have already got me back some JP, so I'm going to pop those real quick. And then we are trying Sword Guard as the reaction ability. I think I've actually had that set for quite some bit, but quite some time, just to mainly try to reduce down the damage that's done. But the second HP up at its current level is giving me 191 health, so it's not like a huge amount, but I'm hoping once we get that maxed out, it maybe helps out overall. Let's actually see real fast if I swap both of these out. 190. Oh, wait. That's odd. It's not like a 1-for-1 value. That's very strange. How much are we adding? 191. So, like, we're getting close to 200 extra health, so it may be negligible on paper when we're looking at just this, but I think that'll help a little bit with the bulk issue of Etre kind of just being squishy in general. We'll obviously look to still max these out as we go and just kind of see how that performs. But that's mainly the changes today. I know one of the things I need to focus on, I think, is actually getting her into some Mithril Claws. Right now she's in Bronze Knuckles because that's simply the highest attack thing that I have, which, yes, is very sad. I don't like it either. But, yeah, that's kind of the changes that we've done with Etre. I also leveled up the HP card that we got her for the arena, to see if that helps. We'll see if we end up making that swap in for the guild battles. Today's guild battle is going to be rough. I don't expect to win very many matches. We did just rank up to Silver 3, which was really cool, and we actually got a new member as of today. My brother started playing. However, he's all the way down here. He's a very new account. We are talking about maybe booting out maybe our inactive members, which has been Tank, Dryzen, and Mitsu, kind of our bottom 3, just to see if that maybe helps with trying to avoid any negative results of matchmaking, due to, it does try to match up based on number of players and stuff like that. But man, today's matchup just has me a little worried that I invited Nevik into the guild a little too early. Because I should have waited until after matchmaking, so I guess I know for the future, but we'll see. The reason why I say this is really kind of difficult is because all but 4 of their dudes are above 1,000 power. Our team has 6 dudes not above 1,000 power, so we're kind of up against some tougher matchups and just a stats race, if you will. Some of these guys on the lower end also have higher magic stats, so that could mean Medianas are out there. But in general, a 17k as their top end is still beating out our highest amount of what's tax? 1659. Not by much, but it's still, you know, there. Now, Stern may end up being, you know, kind of like a negligible factor for that, because we know Stern is a glass cannon, but he's still a threat. If he gets a nuke off, he's probably going to take something out, or at least deal a heavy hit. So I'm a little not confident at all in regards to who exactly to approach for the alt account. You know, it is probably going to have to be some folks on our lower end, but I don't particularly see this being all too easy. So we'll have to see. I might aim for this one as my starter, because I have a matchup advantage a little bit in the Mediana versus Engelbert. What's this one looking like? 65, 55, 50. Okay, so what's nice with this is, despite the high rank on the player account, we actually have lower unit levels across the board there. Let's take a look at Shingo. Kind of a similar story for Shingo. So we may win just from the fact of levels alone, so that's kind of handy. Let's take a look at this guy. A little on the higher end with the 75. So I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and test our luck with the Engelbert, since that seems to be our closest matchup around roughly the power of our team. And we'll try to go from there. So we'll hop into this one, see how it goes, and determine if we just need to do a scouting mission for the second fight, or how exactly to approach that. I have done a ton of gil farming because I ran out. So I did blow through that money pretty quickly, but that money that was spent was converted into very quick resource in regards to like the vision card upgrade or the ability upgrade. So not all for naught. So interesting to see that divine healing is used right off the bat, and Etre charges in as opposed to store. I feel like she does store and then kind of reroutes another way. She kind of charged straight in after that divine healing. We're on the wrong side for Mediana. Cosmo Plume's going to come in for Mediana. Get a Chakra in, I suppose. The Frederica's going to be a bit of a threat for sure to my Mediana. Cosmo Plume's going to hit both for pretty good. Please take her out. Okay. Pummel doing pretty good damage there. Oh, Sidewinder is big. Mediana, losing Mediana is pretty big too. I don't know if Etre will try a revive. No, Chakra. Thanks. Alright, yeah, we're probably going to lose this one. That's way too much. Etre can't beat Engelbert in any sort of situation. What are you doing? I think Etre lost a lot of her ranged. She doesn't have Surge Strike, and I don't think she's got Terra Slash. Ooh, that disable would have been fantastic on this Engelbert. We gotta hope that comes through. Nope, there was no time. We're taken out. So, unfortunately, only 2 stars on the alt account. A lot of that was attributed to Frederica. Frederica is, if you're not aware, a very potent PvP character. Just from the range in general, and you saw how much those Sidewinders did. That's crazy amounts of damage. But if anything, I softened up that team. All they have to worry about is Engelbert. So we'll see if maybe another team hops in there and does something. It looks like they did go up against one of our teams and maybe knocked out one and didn't knock out the others. So we'll be curious to see what happens there. But since guild battles are done, let's hop over to the arena and see if we have any better luck there. Not looking... I don't have a good perspective on this. Alright, so we are back up to the 25Ks. This account has struggled a little bit in the range that it's at, just because we keep running into matchups that are kind of difficult. Already, this is looking pretty appealing because Sosha. No one uses Sosha, so I immediately like that team. I like this team. We don't see a whole lot of Rock Horns. And that looks about... Oh, we got an Elda down here. Let's take a look at this one while we're here. Levels on that aren't too bad. You know, still kind of outpowering mine a little bit, especially in numbers. Mediana may not be as powerful. Let's take a look at the Rob Horn. 60, 87, 77, a little higher. don't really have much against the Y'shtola. Sosha, however, I think I'm most comfortable with this one. The Orlando is probably going to give me the most trouble, I imagine. Okay. And I think one of the other vision cards that we were going to try testing out with Etre in this sort of build was actually Leona's Castle. Leona's Castle will give a crit rate to everyone, so the health was kind of helping everyone get. But, you know, when you have nukes like Orlando like that, regardless of how much health you have, it's very, very unlikely that squishy folks like Medion are going to survive. So I would definitely see Leona's Castle maybe a bit better for Etre, but we'll see. I have had situations where the HP did make all the difference. I'm sorry, what? What? I have never seen a Shadow Lynx do jumping. Alright, Etre, please move. For the love of God, move. Thank you. Sosha's gonna miss. But we're down to a 1v2. Ooh, and that hurts quite a bit. Oh, arm break missing is pretty big. Oh, no disable. That sucks. I think you'll have to get like an accuracy increase or accuracy focus or something to really get Etre working pretty consistently in regards to the debuffs. Because obviously you want those to hit. Now, we have to keep in mind, my arm break is not maxed out, so its accuracy could be much, much better once you do max it out. So I'm not going to write this off yet, but so far, unfortunately, not impressed. Etre loses a lot of her range that allowed her to compete against Orlando or Frederica and stuff like that. So already not digging this this change here. We got a Y'shtola here. Y'shtola we don't see. Ooh, Frederica is kind of intimidating. We may come back to that one though because the numbers aren't too terribly high. A Yurma. Ooh, I saw an Etre. Let's go. Oh, that team was like massive. Etre, Gefgarion, and a... Oh, this team is stacked. Dude, talk about the free units stacking. Good job, Britain. Putting in that work. I think, in general, this would be a terrible idea to go up against, though. Because the sheer out-leveling. But part of me really kind of wants to go up against that. Can I do this? Oh, I can! Okay. I was curious if it'd let me do this. I don't think I can see any of the... Oh, I can? Nice. Alright, so... I didn't know anything about this. This is really neat. I can see what their team has equipped. So he's got a very built Mithril Claws. Kind of surprised that he only stuck with a +1. But he's got a 99 attack. That's pretty massive. Full HP, but that's not really going to matter because we've got a Mirage Vest. 45, 2, and 4. Okay, nothing really much to write home about there. He's kind of dealt with his equipment building a little strangely to me. Boxer's Badge is mainly where they're getting a lot of their... Or, yeah, that's what's attributing to the HP. Surprised that he went for... Oh, no, never mind. I could see this being pretty good. You know, Dex plus 13 is pretty big. And that gives... the crit chance are kind of attributes to that. So we got a... Wow, this has more bulk than mine. And it's only running 1 HP up. I wonder if it's mainly because... Well, it can't really be the level difference, so it's only 1 off. That's interesting. Very interesting to me. So I guess let's go ahead and hop into this one. I want to see what this Etre can do. It's very intriguing to me that it's a monk, and I think this will really nail in if I'm going to rely on Etre as a monk or not. Because I think the HP was only at... I can't even remember what mine was at. 2200 something? But he does have the Mithril Claws, and those Mithril Claws are massive. He has got to move, because there's a foul or Science Fire or something. You missed both times, Science Fire, okay. Yikes. I survived that somehow. I don't know how. Because that hit for 3181. And I have no clue how I would survive that. Crush Armor, taking out the Y'shtola, saving my Etre. Wizard, I don't know if we're going to pull through on this one, to be honest. I might. The Vow of Love on Orlando I think is doing a lot here, because Mediana is really going to be my main focus. Okay, we did pull it out. I honestly think that Etre as a monk is still something to be considered. This person did have her built very, very well. I like the the claws that he had on her. But I don't know, man. Etre just hasn't been able to do as much. Like, arm breaks are cool if they proc, but kind of need that range. I don't know, man. Still not sold on it. Alright, first we look for interesting teams, and then we determine who we're fighting. Oh! Oh, we got two! Nice, alright, so one with Whisper. We haven't fought a Whisper. Ooh, it's got a Frederica, that's kind of scurry. Joel Chu. This is the more confident matchup, for sure. And I swear to God, if I lose to a Marguerite, I'll be a little mad. We'll see how this goes. I need to build my Marguerite, actually. I want to get that on my Y'shtola. Looking forward to when I can get a better staff on Y'shtola. Y'shtola's been doing great, by the way. I maxed out her Faith, or got it near max, and her DPS has been doing a lot better. Alright, Crush Armor, taking out Mediana. That's an unfortunate thing. I need to maybe change Mediana's position. I think that would maybe help. We'll tinker with that. So Arm Break, not getting the disable off. We had a charge right on in there, and now all three folks have hit Etre. She survived, which is okay, but she's really in the fray here. Two folks with haste is kind of scary. Etre's taken out. It's a 1v3. Efgarion's probably only going to get the hit here. Crushing Blow. Oh wow, haste actually coming in clutch. Very clutch, holy cow. Well, there you have it. I am mad. Didn't expect to lose to a Marguerite team. Is that her name? I can't even remember. What is her name? Yeah. Margaret? Margaret. Something like that. Very interesting. The haste actually was relevant. Interessante. Alright, two more battles. Let's take a look. Yep, everyone's being lame. So Stern. Ooh, that's a low-level Stern. And a low-level Frederica. Let's try something here. We were just talking about maybe swapping some folks around. We're gonna, I think, I'm trying to think of the positions because I wasn't paying attention. Let's actually swap Mediana and Etre. And see if that maybe helps with her survivability. Because if anything, that'll get it out of the range of Orlando Crush Armors. And that will go on Etre, who will resist the damage a little bit. We'll see if it's working. Dang, range of shout's good, apparently. Surprised she didn't do Cosmo Plume, but she's a round 1 start of doing a spell. So, I guess I'm okay with it, but it really didn't do a whole lot to Ramza. Ramza's gonna get the clap. No, not the clap back. Double break. Yikes. Ooh. Okay, so that was highly unfortunate. Stern's out of here. Mediana doing some work right now. Etre doing what she can. What is this Raiton thing? I've never seen a Frederica use that before. Alright, Frederica's out. I think Etre's going down. Yep, Etre's down, so it's all up to Mediana. This is close. Nope, that's it. Yep, all it takes is a bop. Pickety bop. Bop, bop, bop. Very close, though. Very, very close. I almost had that Ramza. Wife is playing with the cat.
What? Don't judge me.
It's too late for that one. Alright, so we got a Ziza. We got a Ketone. It's exciting. Ketone. What you got? Reasonable numbers. Let's go. So, Mediana actually acted first, so I like how she's taking a safer approach in the route that she's going. So far so good. Crush Armor, like we were anticipating, so that's good. Ooh, Ramza doing the resist magic is actually somewhat relevant. Ketone Time Mage. Huh. Okie dokie. Ramza's gonna Shimmering Blade. Yep. Ketone's probably going to do some sort of attack. Ooh, nice. Alright, that missed. Cosmo Plume on the Ramza. Magic Break. That'd be dope if that was relevant, but... okay. Nice. Alright, Blizzard taking out Ketone. I was curious if she's going to go for the Orlando or not. Why are we doing a Magic Break? Why? Had those been arm breaks or power breaks, would have been perfectly okay with how that was going. But they weren't. They were magic breaks. And I question everything about that decision in the AI. Because I'm pretty sure I had power break a little higher than magic break. But what do I know? I just work here. Ugh. Okie dokie. So that is it for this account. Give me just a moment and I'll hop to the other account. Alright, so back on the main account here, not a whole lot of changes aside from just general experience progress in regards to the art. We're going to do the guild battles real fast and then we will hop into the arena matches. I'll need to do these somewhat quicker. Just because apparently our family dinner will be happening sooner than I anticipated. So what I am going to do... Well, it looks like Putty did his match. lost to someone. Tech did his match. Yeah, we're kind of getting beat up a little bit. Kind of anticipated that. Alright, so we're going to try to go for the full 6. So... this one... it's going to be tough, man. Their numbers are looking real good. Ay, ay, ay. If you're in this guild, good stuff, guys. This is scary. Alright, we'll try to go against this guy. I know it kind of stinks because I'm not leaving like an easier fight for our lower leveled players, but I gotta try to get what I can here. Alright, starting things off. One of the things I do want to poke around with on this account is trying Thancred out as a Dragoon. You see a fair amount of Dragoons out there for Thancred, so I just really liked him as Gunbreaker for, I think, Heart of Stone and Aurora. But we'll, let's see. So the Aok is going to be annoying. We know that. Got a double Rallying Cry. He's off left and right. Ooh, I think Y'shtola is going to be able to get something good on the Orlando. Shimmering Blade missed. That's pretty important. Killer Blade, protect not saving Ramza at all. Ooh, Orlando's going to act first. Nice, okay. Valve Love helping save Y'shtola. Pretty important there. Wow, Angelic Grace did not do much. Only did like 400 something. So Thancred got hit the most, which kind of stinks, but he'll Aurora himself, I'm sure, pretty quickly, and get some HP back. Really, he's in there for the DPS more so than the tankiness, but he is just pretty bulky as well, so that always helps. So we got the full clear there, or I'm sorry, the full 3 stars there. Ooh, someone tried to go against the top person. I wonder if that was Tack. I gotta talk to him about that. See, Chris already did his matches. Nevik tried to do his. We're getting what we can here. So, if I have to do another one that's comfortable or one that is challenging me, comfortable would be a zombie. Kind of. More comfortable, I think, is Ryzen. Just because the attack and mag isn't nearly as high, and the level numbers are pretty close there, so I'm gonna go for this. Like I said, I don't think we're gonna win this one today. The numbers are really, really misbalanced in regards to like the power of their team compared to the power of our team. Excuse me. So we'll have to see what happens, but I don't have any expectations on this. Dude's got double Nagarok. One on Gafgari and one on Mont. The Ramza... Excalibur on Ramza. Okay. Ooh, the resist magic may become relevant. We'll see. Please get an Aurora on yourself, my dude, unless you ran out of uses. Ramza is going to Shimmering Blade? Ultima. Ooh, we stand too close together for that. Alright, Killer Blade doing a pretty decent chunk. Y'shtola might be out of AP. That's no bueno. Alright, Rough Divide. Allowing him to approach, but that means Crushing Blow is going to get him pretty low. Stone Throw. Please. Alright, Rough Divide on the Gafgari and get him out of here. Thancred's probably going to fall. No, Valve Love. Duh, what am I talking about? That's fantastic. Killer Blade. Burst Strike. Wow, Valve Love, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, Valve Love is fantastic. If you haven't built it, it's great. That was the only reason why Thancred survived. So cool. We got the full 6 stars on this account. So I'll take it. I think that was a total of, what, 8 stars between the two? So We're winning at the moment, but it's early. We're still within the first hour of the guild battles, so... glad to see a lot of my folks have attacked. And it looks like Nevek is able to do matches. Actually, he attacked twice. I wonder if he managed to snag the empty Mont team and then try to smack up against someone else. So, I guess we'll see. But anyway, let's hop over to the arena matches, because like I said, I do need to try to speed through these. Liart's up to 97, so that's cool. I wonder if she's actually getting experience out of the Chocobo thingamajigs. Alright, so we look for interesting fights first. Ketone. Ooh, and an Elda. Alright, so what do you got? Pretty low levels, I like the look of that one. Ooh, even lower levels. Let's go for this one. So, my running joke is I never lose to an Elda, but I have. But I never lose to an Elda, okay? See what happens here, though. Actually, I don't even know who Liart's going to go for. Liart would probably have to go for Frederica. Crushed Armor on Thancred, kind of hitting pretty decently hard. But Liart's going to go after Orlando with the Supercharge. Decent damage. Need to work on that Bravery, and I'm curious if that would make the difference, because I think a Bravery's only like 70 right now. If I get some Bravery for him going, I might see about getting that a little higher, because I think we could hit harder. Especially if she would use Sharpshoot more often, I think that would be pretty pivotal. We really need to get that quality of life update where we can choose who gets what. I think we're doing a lot of buffing right now. I need you to get in there and rough divide things, my dude. Let's go. Chop chop. Alright. Ooh, Sidewinder coming in. Jamming Edge, get Orlando out of here. Ooh, rough divide. Earthen Glory hitting Thancred as well, so that's a crazy cool move to me. Blade Bash, Supercharge, taking that out. See, we did a lot more damage there. So Orlando just might have been tankier, and that's why he didn't take as much. But again, I think the Bravery is kind of key. And Thancred, of course, popping Frederica pretty quick. Oops. Click my mouse on the screen, I forgot. Oh yeah, it's supposed to be on my phone. Alright, so that was pretty easy, first one. Alright, so interesting teams first. We got a Yerma, an Ayaka. Guess technically you don't see a whole lot of Gilgameshes out there, but if you do see one, that tells me it's a whale account, so... Oh, this is an interesting one. How about do this? So yesterday, when we fought up against a team that we didn't know they had Ayaka, but they ended up having Ayaka. Ayaka ended up being the most annoying thing to fight up against because she kept healing like crazy. So I like this team composition because it's Ayaka and Ziza, and again, I keep trying to aim for dudes that we don't see very often in the meta. Ziza's kind of in and out in regards to how often you see her. Ayaka kind of in a similar spot, but it's not your typical like Mont, Engelbert, Orlando composition, or something like that. Supercharge I think is going on. Oh, okay, Ayaka, perfect. Except for she got Regenerator off. Going for wasting the Angelic Grace. I'm all right with that because we're gonna get some big hits in, probably with Rough Divide on these folks. Ziza is probably gonna take out Liart. Oh no, okay, yeah, Valve love helping out a little bit. A little AP generation on Mont, I guess, but the problem with that is Mont resists Liart's stuff. I think this Mont has the Valve Love. Ziza's kind of going free reign right now. Out of here. Burst Strike just nuking Ziza out. Kiraga, that was kind of one of the annoying parts yesterday. Yep, there's definitely a vow of love, so this is going to be pretty important here. Aurora just not working. What is up with that? It mentions nothing in its tooltip about there being a chance of regen. That blows my mind. Alright, this mod really needs to get spiked down, and that's really going to be up to Thancred, I think. Blasting Zone. Nice. Smooth sailing from here. Guarantee it. Another Blasting Zone coming in. That mod's not moving. Boom. Alright. Just a little bit more. Nice. Alright. So that would have been a very difficult fight. So, again, don't discount Ayaka on your teams. You see how annoying she is. Had I not been able to find a position to where Thancred had to hit Mont instead, I think Ayaka would have been able to keep that going for quite some time. So, Ayaka, very, very good. Might be worth considering getting her back on my alt account team, but we'll see. Alright, 3 more matches here. Do the usual swipe through. Apologize, this is going quickly, but like I said, I gotta speed things along. It's kind of high level, unfortunately. Let's get back to the top. Oof. Level 99. Frederica, no thank you. Oh. Level 99 ROMs, that tells me that that is a whale. Get your end. Ooh, no. No. I'm a little more okay with this one. Not completely, but a little more okay. We'll come back to that. Let's look at you. This is tricky. Ooh, nope. I like the Zizo, dude. I don't like that Gilgamesh. Okay, I'm alright with this one. The art will be able to go after the Y'shtola, and Orlando's just a butt. We all know that. I think the supercharge is going to be on the Orlando. I could be wrong. Oh, Y'shtola outsped me. Okay. Well, Y'shtola's a jerk. Dude, Aurora yourself. Thancred, please. Oh my gosh. What blows my mind that it's designed like that. Ooh, foul hitting pretty hard. Yeah, I think this is a great moment to say, like, Y'shtola isn't bad. We've seen how great she's been doing in guild battles, but, you know, she can hit pretty hard. She is squishy. That's no different than Mediana. You know, Mediana's got a little more bulk, probably, but, you know, Y'shtola's still gonna hit. It's gonna be kind of hard to say how this will go. We just got the advantage, but my team's kind of a little low right now. Blasting zone, yeah, that's, I think, gonna put things kind of... Ooh, had that countering blade hit. That could have been pretty big. But we won, so perfect. But yeah, you never, ever discount Y'shtola. The only thing that's unfortunate with Y'shtola right now is that, you can't get her shards because she was a limited time event. But that's no different than Etre, that's no different than Gafgarian. You know, all those characters, you actually can't get their shards anymore. Alright, take a look for any interesting ones first. Oh, what you got? Scary things. I'll come back. Scary things it is. Let's go. Let's just take a look. Alright. So, I'm curious. Let's, because we're actually getting close to the 10k range, so I like the builds a bit more. So, they've got a Tiamard, obviously, Ramza, the Gapgarian, and the Boxer's badge actually went on Ramza. So I think this Ramza is actually set up for support. I like the Golem, and this is a Knight. Perfect. Okay. So I think this is actually going to be a real good test to see. The Faith is really high on here. Not sure why. The Bravery is pretty high. That's higher than the Barracks match. But the Golem is sweet. I like that option. That means that we're getting a lot of health on Etre. It's unfortunate that I don't have Golem, because I would love to actually poke around with that. But I think that actually reminds me that if I wanted to do a bulkier build, I got to get a different Esper, I think, on Etres. So Zoo was my current pick because that ups strike damage, but I may have to go for one that does like HP up or something like that. Again, having Golem would be great, but my full luck has not been great. So Ramza's got some movement to him. Supercharge Gapgarian, I think. Banish Blade. Yep, okay, so Supercharge pretty decent. Magic Break, okay. Mansa already kind of low health-ish. Ooh, the stun I think is pretty important. The art, do your thing. Do your thing, girl. Ow. Double out. Etre not doing a whole lot to Liart, though. Gapgarian's out of here. That's fine. Who are you, Aurora? Oh, I think he was trying to Aurora himself. Aurora. Vow of Love, kind of redirecting things. Rough? No, going for the blasting zone. You fool! Oh no. Got right in there. So, okay. The bulk on that Etre was good. However, we saw the very clear, evident exchange of basically any sort of damage that Etre could do, because it wasn't even able to take out Liart, who it had elemental advantage against. So, it's still kind of iffy to me, man. I don't know. Like, I think if you got an Ifrit on Etre, that could be pretty good. Well, and this would probably be the Ifrit vision card. Because then you could give her a massive attack boost, and that could maybe help. But I'm still on the fence. We got a Ziza. That might be it. Let's see what the Ziza's got. What you packing? I'm good with it. Because we got a Rob Horn, kind of low level. The Etre is probably going to challenge my Liart. The Orlando, of course, is going to probably do some things. I'm probably going to see the Crush Armor again on Thancred. Ziza moves pretty quickly, it seems. She's got the Cat Claws. I don't recognize the Samurai Sword. Supercharge on Rob, looks like. Nice, okay. Hit pretty good. Excalibur on Orlando, that makes sense. Killer Blade doing a good chunk out of Ziza. Nighthawk, okay. I didn't realize Rob Horn was actually a Lancer. Nice, okay, so Liart taking on Ziza. That's usually the biggest threat to Liart. Rough Divine. Landu's already hurting. Ooh, okay, so Nighthawk taking out Liart. Not able to pick him off. Night Veil, ooh, the blind. Don't see that all too often, but wasn't relevant. Ian. Okay. Except for it didn't work. Oh, it did. Never mind. Okay. So we beat it. Easy peasy. Sweet. Nice, and we broke 10k. So I don't suspect that is going to stay by the end of the results or matchmaking, or the rankings, whatever. I don't suspect that to stay by the end, but if it does, then I will get a whole extra 100 Visior, and 1 attack seal, and 1 accuracy hammer. Oh doggy. Oh, it's accuracy actually, not attack. Why? I have a lot of Viz. Damn, I didn't realize. Might have to do a pool later. But anyway, folks, that's it for today. So thank you so much for tuning in. Still on the fence on Knight on Etre, so I guess if you got any comments on that, let me know. Still thinking it might be worth it to try to pursue her as a monk based on performance so far, but maybe I'm missing something. But let me know in the comments. Otherwise, feel free to drop that like. Appreciate you watching regardless. And we will catch you guys next time. Bye!